Okay, here we are at the main page for the Ambleside Online Forum when you're not logged in. You can see up at the top, it says Ambleside Online, so you know you're in the right place. And over here, you can access the help and the rules for the forum, whether you're logged in or not. And both of these documents have a lot of useful information, and they're good to look through. There are some general AO links at the top. And then right below that, you've got this gray band here, and it says, hello there, guest, because we're not logged in, so it doesn't know who we are. And it has a link to log in and a link to register. We're going to assume that you're already registered and you're needing to log in. Now, before we can log in, before we have logged in, we can still see the banner at the top, which changes periodically, but right now is advertising the conference. And you can see in the Welcome Center, the announcements area, that's public. And so anybody can read that, whether they're logged into the forum or not. And of course, we have these board statistics down here that really aren't that helpful, but might be interesting for curious people. We're going to click on Login. And I'm going to put in my username and my password. And I'm going to make sure I have Remember Me checked. This box here is checked, and that means that if for some reason I cannot, when I come back again, I won't have to type in my password every time. Now, if I can't remember my password, I can click on Lost Password, and a code will be emailed to me to help me get in. If that doesn't work, and sometimes it doesn't, it seems to be a bug with the forum software, there is, and I'll show you this, I'm clicking on login right now so we can log in. There is an email address down at the bottom of the forum where you can see where it says contact us right down here. You can click on that and get a hold of us, and we will help you. Now we're logged in, and we know that because it says welcome back test. That was our username, so that's who it's addressing, and it tells us when we last visited. And it has a link to log out if we want to log out. Now at the top, instead of just help and rules, we can also see a list of members, and there's a search feature. And then in this gray band right here, we can see several menu options that will be very helpful to us when we're trying to navigate the forum. This user CP right here is where we change our user settings. It's what would usually be called settings, but it has a different name here. View new posts will let us see all the most recent posts since the last time we've been on, and view today's post will of course show us today's posts, just the posts. Private messages is where we get our messages from other users. But I want to show you, look at Welcome Center. We were seeing that before we logged in, and all we could see was announcements, but now we can see meet and greet and tech support. Meet and greet is where you'd want to introduce yourself, and tech support is where you're going to look for help if you're having a problem using the forum, or also with the AO website. AO curriculum help gives us access to a lot of different areas that are meant to help you use the Ambleside curriculum. And CM Study Hall is organized by subject area. If you have more general questions about Charlotte Mason subjects or about her volumes right here, and remember, it doesn't matter if you post in a place that isn't ideal. We don't mind. That's perfectly fine. We haven't subscribed to any private groups, so we don't see anything listed here. The instructions for signing up for them are under tech support, and they're also up there in the help file. And then Amble Ramble is a sort of off-topic area where you can talk about all sorts of different fun things that aren't really related necessarily to Charlotte Mason or Ambleside. Then down here we can see who's online, and we can see some other statistics for the board still. This down here is a key that helps us know what these little dots next to each forum mean. And then we have some other general information down here. And now we're into the forum, and we can look around and see whatever we'd like to see. Congratulations.